Hello and welcome back to Cool Farm. Well, Elmcroft Farm, but yeah, you know. Right, I added in some light because it is quite dark. We are in September, as you can see, the stars are out, and we have to finish the barley harvest before October, so that's going to happen right now. But before we do that, I just wanted to show you the lovely lights that I put in here on the side of the drive. I was going to go up a bit that way, and I might continue to do so, just open it up a bit, because it would look quite nice all the way up. But even that is a great start as it is. Right, we'll head over here, because the first thing I'd like to do is get the Massey filled up again, well, the Marshall filled up with slurry, so that we can, well, I can demonstrate our new path to the BGA. Now, I have done a couple of test runs, so we have emptied a bit of the slurry, but it was full at 100,000 litres, so now we've put maybe 16 or... yeah, I don't know how many loads I did, 2, maybe 3, maybe 3. Anyways, we go down this way. As you can see, the crop to our right will remain. We'll harvest it first, of course. Come down this way, and we can line up right here and unload into the BGA. Brilliant. So I have put this sort of dirt texturing here. I might go back and change it to grass or something, but it's just supposed to be like side of a hill sort of thing, separating the crop here, as you can see. So the crop will come very near, but that's fine, absolutely fine. And yeah, I think this is really a really nice little space. So we can go around. Oh, still emptying. I haven't started the production, so I will do that right now. We'll go down to, so the cows now should have, yes, good, much less. They will produce more milk and all that. We'll go to productions, and as you can see, we've got 32,000 litres of slurry in, which is amazing. So we are going to activate that, and the next thing to come in will be manure as well, so that we can get rid of all that. Digestate will come out, and we will use that for the crops. With this machine, actually, which is brilliant. We also have a methane charging station and an electric charging station, or we can just sell all the power that we do create. Right, we'll come around the back here, and there we have it. And then it connects up to here and back to the farm. So very pleased about that. I will probably fill up as much of the manure or slurry as possible. Not right now, we do have to crack on with the harvest, so I will put this out of the way. Just move it back towards the farm here. Yeah, just tuck it to the side, and we can get into the combine harvester with all of our lights. There we go. Now, this shouldn't take all that long, but I still will do a bit of a time-lapse with it, because as I say, I would just leave it till October, but we do have to get it done. It is a top priority, especially considering that it's very dark now, and we have beans to harvest in October. So, without further ado, right, what have I done? Right, this was my strange curvature to try and get something going here, but I think we've got... yes, we do have our straw coming out the back. I can see it a bit. I might go down... actually, I'm going to go up this way a couple times. It's so dark, I can't see anything. Right, I'm going to crack off into a time-lapse. If it's really bad, if it's really hard to see what's going on, then I might just not time-lapse it, but we'll see what happens. But I will crack off with it. Let's get the barley harvested. Alright, little update on the harvest. We are unloading the combine. It holds 5,600 litres, so that is pretty good. I think we have most of the field really taken care of. Look at that, we've got already 2,300 litres of electric charge. we can sell both of these. We'll store everything, of course, but we'll look at that closer to when it's done. Oh yeah, we're really cracking on quite well. I think just a few more passes and we should be done. So we'll just leave this here for now. I think we might get another full combine, possibly. But yes, we will head back into the combine, get it done. Probably the rest of it off camera. Unfortunately, as you can see here, I did drive into the field a little bit when harvesting. And yeah, I was doing first person. It was really nice to do. It's actually quite nice to do this in the dark, in first person, because the lights, just the way the lights are shining down. So I might carry on with this, and when we're done, well, we'll carry on with this, obviously. When we're done, we'll have the field all done. We can move on to October. Good morning and welcome to October. It's a beautiful day and the field beans are ready to harvest. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, and you know what? I reckon if we mosey on over to our sugar beets, they too will be ready to harvest. Fantastic. That's a lot to get done. The cows, though, how are the cows doing for their moisture food? 0. That makes me want to harvest that first, but let's look at the sugar beet. We get 2 months. Field bean, we get 1 month. So we should really harvest that first. They're not completely empty. They will still produce without that, but just not as effectively, of course. If I notice that this starts to go down for whatever reason, then I'll add more in, or I'll harvest. But for now, we can wait to harvest that. So we will get into the field beans. We'll go to the harvester. As you can see as well, the bales there, and we will have to bale here as well. We'll sort the manure out into the BGA as well as more slurry. The sheep are probably fine. Oh, there's new sheep. There are 30... there are 32 new sheep. Wow. So we are going to wait to sell the rams and these rams as well. We'll get pretty good price for them once we do sell them. Let's have a look here. Alright, we've got room yet. So once we hit that full limit, then we'll start selling. Actually, they'll start selling automatically, but we will sell the rams first. Right, so I'm glad we did harvest this, otherwise it would have all withered. But yes, the production here, it's so nicely tucked away. Now that it's daylight, we can really have a proper look at it and see how it all looks. I think it's very good. I like how there's room all the way around, and it's not, I mean, even over here, you can see it, you can kind of hear it, but no one lives near here, right? There's a yard here, that's all this is. And then these are fields. So I thought this was the perfect place, aside from putting it next to a house, because I didn't want to put it next to the neighbours. We're just getting on now, so yeah. Anyways, I think this will be good, and we haven't really sacrificed too much of the field either, because, yeah, it's a very small space, and this field's not the highest yielding either. It's really fine. It's really alright. So, we'll hop into the combine. I haven't decided what I'm doing with this field yet either. We have to get all the bales done, of course. But I was thinking of putting in something that we could, you know, toss into the BJ since it is right there. But all right, let's go around this way because I know it won't harvest all that quickly. But we should get some sort of straw as well. There we are, some bean straw. That should be what that is. So that was something we can use for the cows as well, so that we don't have to drill any sort of canola or soybean, which is fantastic. So yes, it's been a very, very busy harvest season. In the future, I don't know. I mean, we've got so many bales. Oh right, speaking of bales, we do need to stop this immediately, and I need to get the... there we go. Oh, speaking of bales, I need to get the helper on behind me because we have no time to waste. Actually, I will fill up another straw bale since this is regular straw now. I'll just do that very quickly, and then when I get the helper on behind, well, I'll probably start now, but we will crack off into a time-lapse and get as much of the field bean harvested as possible. Alright, well, I think things are coming along very, very nicely indeed. We've got the man lorry all loaded up here, and we've got the Ford with the baler in tow. It's a really nice scene here, actually. It's really coming together quite well. And the harvest itself, blimey. I mean, I know it's only 5,600 litre capacity in the combine, but remember, this is a very high yielding crop. And we've only just scratched the surface of it. So what I might do is I'll get to the end here, see how much of this tail it sort of, or hat, depending on what direction you're looking at it, it takes off, and then I'll try and get the helpers to go, we'll see if this works, I'll try and get them to go as straight on as possible to get the most out of the field, and hopefully they go that way, and we'll see how it goes. That's the plan. But we'll see what happens, and then I should move on to getting these harvested, but also we need to collect bales out of the fields very soon. I don't think we'll be doing much for winter crops. It's just too busy getting things sorted. So, although we do have November, so we'll see. Otherwise, we can put everything in March as well and harvest around the same time again. So we'll see how that all goes, but we'll crack on with the bean harvest. Alright, we've got a little bit of helper action here in the hopes that it's going to work okay. And, oh my goodness, it's not yet. Right, we'll rectify that. We have to turn on the baler for it to function. But I think if Nice. Bye-bye. Ta-ta. Right, so that will do what it's doing. I don't know how well it's doing. Oh, that's not quite what I was on about. But you know what? I'll let the helpers do what they need to do. If I need to shift them around, we can. But now we are going to head to our... Well, let's have a look at the sales. See, that's not fair. We just leased who owned one of them. I'm not even gonna get into that. Let's go. Let's go to Beet Tech, because we really should get cracking on some of the beets as well. We don't have to do them all. I will lease this item. Whether it's leased to own or not, it remains to be seen. Only because it is fairly inexpensive as well, and we probably need more beets in the future. So let's look at the options here. So I think, yeah, we'll go with the BKTs. They're even less expensive. Option 1, option 2. Oh my god, option 6. Option 1 is probably fine. Guards, no guards. I like the guards on. Yeah, they look good. That looks appropriate. I don't know. Well, do we need them though? No, maybe. Well, stops. I think it stops things from falling out, really. But oh my gosh, guard option 12. There's 13 different guards. Alright, we'll just put all guards, that's fine. Tank design. 01 or 2000. Does it change the capacity in any capacity? It doesn't. Oh, let's go for the modern look. Yeah, look at that. How modern. That sleek design. Soil belt or soil bar? I don't know. Let's go for the belt. It's a bit cheaper. Right, deflectors. We'll do deflectors, certainly. I don't know where they are. At the back. Oh, yes, it deflects. Well, if it puts them in a row, yeah, absolutely. Toolbox options, we don't need that. Rear support. Might as well, if it comes with. Add the beacon, yes. Dirt options, visible dirt. Oh, I reckon we'll get plenty of dirt on there. Yeah, we'll leave it standard. The guard colours, we could keep them to match, actually, would be nice, right? I do prefer that. Texture, what texture? Oh, I see. Like, yeah, I quite like the texture on that. I kind of wish that was like that. That's fine. Toolbox colour, we don't have it. The body colour, you can get an old colour. Nah, we'll go with the green. The link colour, that must be these here. Well, yeah, we'll go with the white. And the rim colour. Ooh, naughty. Make the whole thing. Nah, we'll go with a bit of yellow at least, if not the guards. That looks very good. We've finally got it all kitted out. We will lease it for 33... Well, no, the buying price is 33,575, but lease it for 1,712. Fantastic. And now we can go and pick it up. Oh, no. Oh, my. Let me clean this up. I will set them off on the longest part there, and hopefully... it should work out. It should work out okay. Yeah, let's get this fixed up here, and we'll crack on. Right, so we're not quite at the shop yet, but I did realise just after doing the leasing of our new beet harvester, I realised we have no money, and very soon we will have no money to pay the helpers. And I've attached the tanker, but I have not filled it up, which is vital to my next move, which is to sell some more milk. The price isn't as high as it was yesterday, or in September rather, but it is very good still. So we are going to sell it. It's at Valley View stores, so it's up near the windmill. So we're going to make our way there, and we'll get some milk sold, because we absolutely are about to run out of money to pay the helpers. So we really should crack on with that. We'll see you at the sell point. Alright, we've made it. £6 left in the account. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, why isn't it selling? Oh, right. Oh, I've got no money. Ah, they stopped. It would have worked. Why didn't it bloody work? I wonder why. Because I thought this whole raising thing was the issue. Ah, there we go. Weird. Maybe it's the trigger is very near to this side, or it's very particular. Anyways, there we go. Money coming in. We will head back to the farm and get the helpers started off again. Oh my, this is probably why they stopped in the first place. Not getting paid enough for this. They are doing quite well, I have to admit. I have had to get them started one other time. Wicked, look at that. So we got just over £26,000 ish for that. Oh, sorry, no, £21,700 is what I meant to say. Very good, nevertheless. So we'll just get this started. Oh, you know what? While we're here, might as well get this loaded in. Alright, we'll get this loaded in, get the helpers back on track. Hopefully they can sort it out, and we'll get the lorry back here, get it back onto the tipper, and we'll finish up the bean harvest. I thought being near to the shop was a good opportunity to try and hook this up, and in fact we can do. So we will take it back to the farm, and we'll get the beets harvest underway. Alright, we are back at the bean harvest. Just getting what's in the combine loaded up into the TGX. And that's a bit tight. Nope, not going to make that one. Right, okay, we'll go around again. Try this again before he turns around. See if we can get it unloaded. Brilliant. Oh, there's nothing there. Oh, he's done. Right, okay, well, we'll just move this out of the way then. The helper behind him is not done, however. So maybe what we'll do is, because I think I'm going to have to stop every time I want to, right, switch it back to, yeah, a different area to harvest. So what I might do then is I'll stick it on this far side here, and we can get the Ford. Actually, what we should, yeah, this is what I'll do. I'll get the Ford swapped round. So right now, let's just stop that. We'll get the harvester lined up. We'll get the Ford onto the Beet harvester because it has narrow tires. We do not need a Holm topper for this particular harvester. At least that's what it said in the description. 4D modding is fairly bang on with things like that, so I wouldn't be too concerned. So let's get the Massey fired up, put onto the baler, and we'll get the Ford onto the harvester. Right, there it is. The Armour Salmon TR2000. And I think, I don't know if it's the 2000 because it has the two rows or not, or it has the it's a two-row harvester, but nevertheless, it is quite a big bit of kit on the Ford. But it is a nice, it fits on really well. And it seems that the rows are on the side, so we could avoid driving through, but it is nice to have the ability to sort of enter the field, I suppose. Right, let's have a look here. So turn on, lower, that's it. So it's unfold, pretty standard. Pipe out will be when we need to unload, and we'll probably do that into... Oh, you know what? This pipe might not unload high enough to go in there. Plus, it would be good to use the other trailer for beets, because we have to store them somewhere. Right, we need to store them somewhere. I was going to put them in a shed. Hang on, let's just go. Let's just see how many beets we actually get first. Right, so now it okay, what's happening? Now it did say on the... Oh, thank goodness. I was going to say, it did say on the mod page that, in the description, that you do not need a topper. Although in the shop description it says you do need a topper. So I'm seeing now, obviously, we don't. It's filling up rather quickly though, and we've only barely done a bit of a headland. I really should get... Oh wow, that is a tight turn indeed. Well, I don't think these tyres are all that narrow on the machine itself. Right, before we carry on with this, I should get the... Oh right, we can get this all set up. I did have it set up, ready to go. Might as well get it started. We can do 10, that's fine. I wonder if 15 is better. Maybe 5 is better, because sometimes it gets a bit confused. Oh wow, straight in. Oh, that's not right, that's not right. Hang on. What is going on? We're at the very end of the harvest, we don't need to lose it now. Completely off plot. Oh, has that gone side? No, it's good. Alright. Where is the Ford? There we are. So we will crack on with this. Lower that back down. Can we not get up this hill? Okay, thank goodness for that. Ah, this is not good. That is very tight. We probably can drive through the hedge though. I just feel like those big... Oh yeah, see, this tyre as well is destroying it. We need to be very careful. I think we should drive through the hedge a bit here. We got a bit carried away. Completed their task already. Oh, that'll mean that the helper is just... Oh, this hedge is the one we placed, so it's very real. It's very much there. As long as we don't lose loads of beet, that's fine. I reckon we can always come back for it. But we're at 60% just about. Oh, now we're at 60 already. I hope we can make it all the way around. Right, this is going to take a lot more than I initially anticipated. And it really doesn't like turning this direction. I think we have to go the other way, but how do we go the other way when we don't want to destroy any crop? Right, these questions and more will hopefully be answered in this episode. Oh no, I've driven through the neighbour's hedge completely. Right, where is this setup here? See, the helper is just waiting. So we should probably not let them wait too long. Watch out. Try and... Luckily, when you do turn around like that... Oh, no. No, it doesn't work at all. Right, maybe we'd be better off just bailing this ourselves. Oh, where'd you gone? Where have you gone? This isn't even our land. Cheeky monkey. Right, we're gonna park the we're gonna park up the Massey and turn it off. Right, we've made some really nice bales here, as you can see, but no, we are fine to just let the harvester crack on with the job. Hopefully, it can complete it with some sort of ease. I think it keeps ending because it thinks that the crop is done, but yeah, not the case. Right, what is control group? Whoa, whoa, what's all that? Machine... Right, hang on. So we've got move plows. Oh, I don't see that. Don't see what's moving. I don't want to move too many things. Just in case. Right, what is this now? Machine control. Move axles. Oh, I see. Can those come in then? Oh, they can only go out. Right. That's not something we need, I don't think. Maybe these ones can come out. These ones are best left in. Oh wait, can that one... No, that's fine. Like how the little flap moves there. Right, there's a little demonstration of this very, very detailed mod. It's fantastic. I don't know anything about bee harvesters, but this is very impressive. Just the detail alone from a farm sim perspective is quite cool. So it like shreds out all of the leftover top of the beet and collects the whole beet itself. Right, hopefully, okay, good. It did make it back one way at least. I don't. Oh, see, it doesn't like to turn that direction. I wonder if it is the tractor itself. Maybe we should try. Oh, it's full. That is what is going on. Oh, and we... Oh, maybe it doesn't destroy the crop, oddly enough. Right, now where is the pipe going to go? Oh no. That was going to dump straight on the ground. We... certainly it was. It looked like it was. Right, we have to sort out some sort of storage. Now, I did have the cellar that I was going to use on our vintage farming, but this is a lot more than that. We're at 4,500 litres already, and that capacity was 100,000. Now, I know that seems like, oh, you won't get 100,000 here. Yes, but what if we do? That's a lot of beets. I know it's only 45, but we need to put them somewhere. And I think we need to place something for it. So I will look, maybe we will use that cellar. That might be the best option. I was originally going to use it on this series anyways. Silos, let's look. So we can put it in a pit. See, there's it's so expensive and massive as well. We could put it in a shed. That's quite a big shed and fairly inexpensive. Oh, Missy B, where am I going to put that, love? That's massive as well. That one's nice, but not the same style. Alright. No, I think if I was to, it would be one of them. Probably the green top to match. I was initially going to put this here, eh? I don't know if you haven't seen that episode in the previous series, one of the... I don't know exactly when, but... Yeah, I was trying to plan out how to place this here, but it says it overlaps, but it's because there's a bit of straw there. That's the only reason. So if we go like... that, then it should work. Sheds. There we are. Right, so that could be an option, and then we could just dump them on the ground there and scoop them as we need. It's cheaper than the cellar, but the cellar does hold them and dispense them, so maybe we should. I'd have to add it into the save, which I don't mind doing. Because, yeah, the other option is to just put it into a... oh, no, that's a manure. Put it into a bunker. Oh, maybe you can't put... Maybe it's the Maize Plus ones you can. Anyways, we can't do that yet. We have to... We do have to at least get them out of here. So I'm gonna remove this, detach that. I think it takes a second to... There we are. I'm gonna get this trailer reconfigured to carry beets for us. And then we can crack on. So I've just found out that I can actually pivot the attacher bar there, and that is very useful because it was like this, and that's why I kept bumping into the side or the back tire there of the Ford. So this will make way more sense, especially since we have narrow tires. So that will be much easier to do. Now I'm really hoping I'm going to try and put it into this trailer. I'm hoping I can with the full attachment, or sorry, with the silage sides. Maybe it's ambitious, I don't know, but we're gonna try. So this is putting the pipe out. Now I assume it'll ask if we want to unload before it does, or it's just gonna dump them on the ground. Then we have to sort that out, but... Oh, it's working, it's going in the trailer! That is pretty cool. Okay, that is good news. That is really good news. So I think what that tells me is that we don't really have to stress the storage of the beets straight away. At least not until the end of the harvest, potentially. Well, actually no, we have 27,000 litres before we find out if we want to store them or where we store them. If I get the cellar, it could fit in that little corner there. It could also actually fit here. In this corner, we could sacrifice a few beets, but it would be up against here a bit, and maybe we would drive down and then in front, but I don't really want to take away from here. I don't know if this will be always beets, right? I'm not too certain. I mean, if we keep this, yes, maybe. But even if we get, I don't know, maybe we should do beets on a much bigger scale with a slightly, well, not slightly, but a much bigger harvester. That could be interesting. But we shall see. We'll see how this goes. We really don't need many beets over the course of the feeding. I mean, to fill up, we need about 24,000 litres to fill up their food for moisture food. And they are pretty full as it is for that. Base moisture... Oh, blimey, it's empty. Right, well that is it. We need to give them... I mean, in general, when we have them fully fed, it should be at 24,000 litres of moisture food. So we will start with this because it's better than nothing. And we can get started with it. We will try to keep track of how many litres of sugar beets we've harvested, but at least now they'll have even more food. They'll become even more productive. Now with this trigger, it's very sensitive, so you have to get right up to it. Like, right up to it. Yeah. Which is a bit unfortunate. Oh, see? Yeah. But that's fine. At least we can feed the cows. And that is happy days. That's all we can really ask for. There we go. So now at the very least they have all their food requirements filled for the time being. We will fully fill once we get more beets in. Again, 24,000, so we need another 20,000 to get that right. Power food needs to be at 12, 36 and 48. So everything needs to be topped up a little bit, but now they are fine. And with these calves that we have, it's very interesting because we'll see them grow and then they'll hit a point age-wise where we can start to sell these ones and make a fair profit, because we get 4 from that, 10 total calves, and then yeah, so brilliant. That is done there. We'll just leave that there for now because we'll need that for the rest of the harvest. The helper, I think, is helpless, or at least done the job. One of the two. We didn't quite make a headland by filling this up, but once we do, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 headlands, maybe 4, 5, then we can go up and down a bit more. Over here it looks alright. Little bit of bean there. Bit of bean there. Bit of bean in there. Brilliant. Oh, this is great. Get that covered up though. Don't want any birds to poop in the bean. Well, it's been a long time coming for this harvest. I feel like it has been a long time coming, and now that we're finally here, it feels good. We're really getting somewhere with this, and I am very pleased with this series, and I hope you are as well. As well as the beets. I'm finally harvesting the beets, and it's happy days. So this is where we will leave the episode, though. I've been rambling on and on and on and on. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, a cheeky thumbs up really does help out the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. And if you really like it, please subscribe. Until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.